Hey, fifth grade class. I'm not good at this. Okay. Hey guys, this is class today. This is science. This is life science, and we are going to learn about biomes. So our mission today is biomes. Biomes. Okay, so we have 6 major biomes. We have tropical rainforest in the green, grasslands in the orange and the yellow, desert in this off-colored yellow, temperate forest in this blue, taiga in this red, tundra in this dark, nasty green, and mountain zone, which these are not biomes, but they are classified as mountains, in the blue, and the polar ice caps are up here. So how we classify biomes is by their climate and plant life. Okay, so here's like a little preview of each biome. So we have temperate, deciduous forest, temperate coniferous forest, grasslands, tropical and temperate, tundra, tropical rainforest, taiga, and then there's 4 different deserts. We're going to do tropical rainforest first. And they characterize tropical rainforest as the climate with thick forests that completely cover the forest floor. They have only 1% of the sunlight hitting the soil, so the soil is low in nutrients, so most organisms live up in the top part of the canopy. Okay, some of the plants, epiphytes, grow up on the top ground, or up on the branches, because they can't find nutrients on the soil. And then some of the roots, if you watch right here, will then grow down to the soil to catch more sunlight. So what are some other animals in the tropical rainforest that we could think of?
A leopard.
A leopard.
Monkeys.
Monkeys.
Lizards.
Okay, awesome.
Snakes.
Snakes.
Parrots.
Parrots.
Really bad poisonous things.
Exactly. Kind of like this tree frog. Like the tree frog. Do you guys know any plants?
Poison oak.
That would be the temperate forest, but very close. Do you guys know any plants? Do you guys know any funguses? Particularly the one fungus that blinds you when you look at it.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Okay, we will go over that later, and I will get back to you on what its name is. Now it's the grasslands. So the tropical grasslands are in the tropical climate zone, so that would be Africa. The temperate grasslands are found in the temperate climate zones, which would be some of Europe, some of South Africa, or South America and North America. The grasslands is characterized by where zones that are primarily plants. Oh my goodness. Grasslands are covered with grass that are 3 to 7 feet tall. Some of the grasslands have scattered trees or shrubs. The plants and animals have adapted to this dry weather. Tropical grasslands, they don't have rainfall in 5 or more months, so each year when it does have a rainfall, it fills up the lakes and the rivers. And here's some of the animals for the tropical grasslands. Can you guys name any more?
Lion.
The lion, perfect.
Cheetahs.
Cheetahs, yep.
Water buffalo.
Rhinos.
Hippo.
Rhinos, yes.
Hippos.
A hippo, yep.
Muskrat.
Yep. What about, they come in other herds and they are also gray, like rhinos, and they have trunks.
Elephants.
Elephants! Awesome. Do you guys know any trees?
Ooh.
Okay, Okay, tropical grasslands catch on fire a lot, so some of these background trees, they don't have branches on the bottom, so they grow them at the top, so then the fire, when it does come, they don't catch on fire. Okay, temperate grasslands. This is a process called fermentation, and it's the seeds have to sprout with fire. So the fire will then consume the seeds, and then once the fire is done, it will, not a smoke alarm, it's a fire alarm.
Oh, is that that?
What's this? Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was a.
So once the fire is done consuming the seeds, they will sprout in the end. And that is the process called fermentation. Are you guys gonna remember that? Are you taking notes? Sweet. So at the end, the seeds will sprout. Desert. This is characterized by 10 inches or less of rain, and it's always a very dry climate. The plants have to take extreme measures to have their roots grow into the water. Okay, so this is the hot desert. What would be some animals that live in this climate?
Camel.
Camel.
Camel spider.
Camel, spider, awesome. What about some more insects that live in this?
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Scorpions.
Lizards.
Lizards, yep. And actually there's a lizard that can swim underneath the sand.
Sidewinder.
I don't know what that one is.
There are snakes.
Snakes, awesome. Okay, this one's a semi-arid desert, and it's characterized by minimal shrubs. What would be some?
That's Australia.
Is it?
It is. The Rock.
Sweet. So Australia has a semi-arid desert climate. What would be some animals that live there?
A wallaby.
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Awesome.
Kangaroo rat.
Yep.
A lot of snakes.
Snakes. Awesome. So this is the coastal desert. Not very many animals do live over here, but what would live in the ocean?
Great white.
Whale.
Awesome. Whales, seals, turtles, right?
Fish.
What would be something that would come up on shore and make its home in here?
Crab.
Sea turtle.
Crabs, sea turtles, awesome. This is the cold desert, and these animals, yep, it's a type of desert. Wyoming is characterized as a cold desert
No
because
way.
we are dry and it snows. That's what makes it a cold desert.
Like out in the Badlands?
So I would have thought it was like a grassland.
Nice try, but awesome. Okay, so these animals have to burrow underneath the sand to survive and keep warm. So what would be an animal that lives in the cold desert?
Desert owl.
Desert owl?
Snow fox.
Oh,
Snow fox,
man, that's
awesome.
Snow rabbit.
What about
Prairie-
packs of animals?
Prairie dogs.
Elk.
Elk,
Moose.
prairie dogs,
Deer. Antelope. Deer aren't really
Deer,
nice.
awesome.
Bison.
bison.
Antelope.
What about some predators?
Mountain lion.
Wolves, awesome. That's why I was like,
Grizzly
and
bear.
mountain lions. Well, mountain lions are mostly in the forest, though.
What about grizzly bears?
They hibernate.
Nope.
But not all of them do.
We'll go back. Okay, so most desert animals are nocturnal. Okay, now we're moving on to temperate forests. And it's characterized by large trees with wide leaves. And then they have seasonal vegetation, and you can clearly define each season by the colors. So, temperate forests. The temperate deciduous forest is trees that have adapted to winter temperatures by dropping their leaves and then staying dormant in the cold seasons. So this would also be Wyoming, right? For some trees. What would live in this type of vegetation?
What kind of trees or animals?
Animals.
Deer.
Deer. Tradition. Your everyday birds.
Black bears.
Cattle.
Cattle, yep. This would be more of mountain lions, right?
Not nice.
Mountain lions, awesome. What about some trees that lose their leaves in the winter?
Aspens.
Aspens,
Maples.
maples,
Cottonwood.
Oak.
oak. Okay, sweet.
What about Russian olives?
They would be, yes. I hate those trees. Coniferous trees retain their needles all year long. So then this would be for like the Yellowstone area, right? With pine needles.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know any other trees that retain their needles?
Evergreens.
Evergreens, awesome. What would be some animals that would stay in these trees through the winter?
Owls.
Owls.
Eagles.
Elk might.
Yep, elk might.
What do you say in the trees?
They would stay in the trees. In
What
the tree,
about-
not on the tree?
What about mammals?
Wolf.
Wolf, yep.
Sparrow.
Okay. What about, we even have them right now, and they're on campus. And they're little
Squirrels.
Rabbits.
Awesome, I about to say it. Squirrels, awesome. Okay, Taiga is characterized by cooler climates. So, and this is different from tundra. Tundra is below freezing. Taiga is more of like the Russia area. So what would be some animals from Taiga?
Siberian tiger.
Sweet, yes.
Different breeds of deer.
Like a Sitka deer.
Well, okay, going off the deer, what would be something that the Russians and Finland and Sweden people heard?
Caribou.
Caribou, sweet, awesome. Okay. And it's located in cooler climates. Tundra is located beyond Taiga, so then this would be, as you can see, the little penguins and their skin. So what would be some other
Polar bear.
polar bear? Awesome,
White-footed ferret.
awesome.
White fox again.
White fox. What about something that the white fox would feed on?
Walrus.
Snowshoe hare.
Awesome. There's also seals and walruses, right?
A polar bear.
And
So you said that.
Oh.
Sweet. What about under the ocean? What would be some stuff under the ocean?
Orcas.
Orcas. Okay, yeah.
Dolphins.
Dolphins do not live in cooler climates, but awesome. Good job. They migrate. What would be some like bottom dwellers that live in the cooler climates?
Sandcarp.
Lobster.
Yep. Lobster. Starfish.
Gar.
The little spiky things. You guys know what those are called?
Pufferfish.
Sea urchins.
Oh.
Jellyfish. No, jellyfish.
Jelly.
Oh, you're right.
Okay. And tundra usually has permafrost. Have you guys ever seen this before?
No.
Okay, Wyoming sometimes gets this. Permafrost is where the ground is frozen and it's frozen underneath the soil. So sometimes when people then lay roads across this permafrost and then it melts, then the roads get all jacked up, bumpy. Some other minor biomes are the polar ice caps. So this is kind of like tundra, but then these actually have thicker layers of ice. So what would be some things that, what would be animals that live in the polar ice caps?
Polar bear.
Seagulls, polar bears. What about Antarctica?
Penguins.
Penguins, yep,
Seals, I guess, still. Maybe. I
maybe.
don't know.
What
Never
about
been there.
humans? Can humans live in Antarctica?
Live
Proper
there?
housing.
Yep, with proper housing. There we go.
Right, yeah.
Sweet.
Technically, or realistic.
Okay, and now mountain regions, which this is also considered Wyoming. What would be some animals that live up in the mountains?
Bighorn.
Bighorn sheep.
Mountain
Bigger
goat.
sheep.
Doll
Mountain
sheep.
goat.
Stone
awesome. Sweet. What about some trees? What are trees that can live at this elevation?
Isn't there none because it's above tree
After,
line?
after 10,000 feet, there is none.
There we go. Good job. I'm glad you guys are thinking. Okay, so now I want you guys to revisit with each other your favorite biome, and then we're going to have a little discussion about the animals in them.
Favorite biomes, mountains.
I like the
Okay.
mountains too.
Mountains,
Good.
mountains too.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of indigenous to where we are.
Okay, so do people then live in the mountains? Can we have people live in the mountains?
Yes.
They have
So-
mountain men.
You do have mountain men. Awesome. So what would be some other things that you could do in the mountains? Why are they your favorite things?
Ski.
Hunt.
Snowmobiling. Four-wheeling.
Really?
Fishing.
Hiking.
Awesome.
Away from people.
Scouting. Shed hunting.
Sweet.
Live off the land.
Arrowhead hunting.
Awesome.
Riding
I used to
horses.
do that. Riding horses. Okay. Well, this ends today's class. Hope you guys have a good weekend.